which is the title of the message today, have faith of impossibilities.
Amen.
Have faith of impossibilities. Please be seated. I was asking the Lord about this message. Let us just review what was read, what the Holy Spirit gave us in scripture. Let us go to the book of John chapter 8. So that I can engage you. I just need to engage you. John chapter 8 verse 31. Tell your neighbor, make this scripture your favorite scripture.
Make this scripture your favorite scripture.
Make this scripture to be the center part of your life.
Make this scripture the center part.
John 8, chapter 8, verse 31. I just want to go back a little bit on what was read on the night vision. Because of the sound, we saw the challenging sound of the night vision. But we are getting there. I thank those young, wonderful young people who worked so hard and made sure that the night vision comes beyond our measure. They did it. We thank God for them. Amen. John 8, verse 31. Jesus said to the people who believed in him. Jesus said to the people who believed in him, you are truly my disciple if you remain faithful to my teachings. And you will know the truth, and the truth will set you free. You are truly my disciple if you remain to my teachings. And you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. But we are the descendants of Abraham, they said. We have never been slaves to anybody. What do you mean you will be set? Jesus replied, I tell you the truth. Everyone who sins is a slave of sin. A slave is not a permanent member of the family, but the son is part of the family forever. A slave is not the permanent member of the family, but the son is permanent forever. If you are truly my disciple, you will have faith of impossibilities. Let us look at this man who had faith. That's why I always say, God, many of us, we think, if I'm a drunkard, I'm a prostitute, I am this, God hates me. But it's the opposite. God is looking for people who are faithful. And when we are faithful, look at this. I want to give you the clue. He says, if you believe and you have faith in me, you will get freedom. You see how easy it is to receive deliverance? If you have faith and you believe, you'll be free. Because people who have faith are people who are looking for freedom. People who have faith are people who believe in Christ beyond impossibilities. Who is this person that God is speaking about to us? Probably God is speaking about your character today. Let us go to 2 Chronicles, verse 19. I want to show the church that, you know what, God sees the mistakes we make. But our faith makes God forgive us. God knows the mistakes we do, the wrong things we do. But our faith makes God to forgive us. Look how easy it is for God to forgive a person. Let us go to this man Jehoshaphat. Tell the neighbor, doesn't matter if it's difficult in your tongue. Tell your neighbor, Jehoshaphat. Let us go to 2 Chronicles chapter 19 verse 1. When King Jehoshaphat of Judah arrived safely in Jerusalem, Jehu, son of Hanani the seer, went out to meet him. He had just come and the prophet came to meet him. Why should you help the wicked and love those who hate the Lord? Look, I want to go back to the scripture. Jehoshaphat went to the king of Israel. The king of Israel was the enemy of God. He even built a relationship with the king of Israel. They even intermarried the families. His daughter was married into the king's family. And the first thing the prophet said to him, why were you dining with the enemies of the Lord? Imagine he's entering and he received this prophecy. Tell your neighbor, your faith will come forth when we are in the corner. Your faith will come forth when we are in the corner.
Your faith will come forth when we are in the corner.
Never stop believing God.
Never stop believing God.
It shows us something. That you can have faith, but sometimes you can make mistakes. Let us go to this man of God, the king. He asked the king, because of what you have done, the Lord is angry with you. Even so, I love our God. But there is some good in you. God is very angry with you, but there's something good in you.
Amen.
It is God now saying that to the prophet. God is very angry with you, but there's something good in you.
Amen.
You see, all the things we do, they come and help us when we have made a mistake.
Amen.
Never stop. Have a faith that is good. A faith of impossibilities. Because God knows when we are still living on this earth, we are capable of making mistakes. This man was not aware of his mistakes. There is something good in you. For you have removed the asher poles throughout the land, and you have committed yourself to seeking God. If you go to 2 Chronicles chapter 17 verse 20, it speaks about what he had done. Immediately, the Bible said when he took over the kingdom, he emulated his father David. He copied what David did. He removed the idols. That's the first thing he did. He removed the idols that were worshipped in Judah. And look at it. His faith brought him salvation. His faith brought him salvation. God remembered the things he did. When you worship the Lord your God in truth and in spirit, you will get freedom. The man, if you go to the book of the king of Israel, what made God to be angry? This man killed prophets of God. He didn't want to be corrected. He wanted the fake prophets to come and prophesy to him. And Jehoshaphat, what rescued him the most, when the king of Israel went to consult the mediums, Jehoshaphat said, is there no prophet of God in Israel? His faith. And the king of Israel said, there is, but I don't like that king, that prophet. He always tells me bad news. He's my enemy. I don't like him. But Jehoshaphat said, it's fine when I don't like him, but let us call him and consult amongst the Lord. Jehoshaphat, even through his mistakes, the Holy Spirit never departed to help him during the time of seeking God. When you have faith, the Holy Spirit will come and rescue you in the time you are not aware that you are in danger. That is faith. This man's faith inspired the Holy Spirit to help him even when he had made a mistake. The faith of impossibilities. The man was moved. Look, God is saying, can I have 2 young people? I want to show you what God is saying. 2 young people. Please make fast. We have the church is packed. Stop looking at your friend. Please come. These are the 2 friends. Can I have 1 boy, please, a young person? Bidi Aukugana, please come and stand here. You are busy looking at young people, you are also young. She's a girl. Please look at the front. I want to show you something. She's a girl. And then this one advises her, don't do wrong things. Don't worship idols. This one. He tells this one. And this one is an enticer. The one who tells you good things. This one is not enticed. He's the one who advises stop doing wrong things. He manages to tell this one, and this one, listen. The idol is removed. Thank you, my dear. Comes there like this. This one, I'm starting to show you the faith. Faith that is impossible. This one joins this one. They start being friends. But because of saving that one, God has not forgiven. He has not forgotten what he had done. That's what God is. He had not forgotten what this one had done to save that soul. That's what Jehoshaphat did. He managed to save Judah. Not one person. He managed to save Saul to return back to God. And God had not forgotten what he had done. He meets this one. This one entices him about the riches he has. He forgets God a bit. That in fact, all the riches that I have, it is because of God. I want to show you, some of you see people that sometimes when they fall, they pick up. How does God does that? God never forgets your faith that you did in the past. He always remembers and he always records the things you do. That's why sometimes you see drunkards being rescued. Never spend your time criticizing people. Spend your time praying for those that are weak. Now comes the Spirit of God. He's coming. He is happy. The enticer is dead. Because let me tell you, when your faith does not change, God kills your enemies. The king of Israel died in the war. He remained. It's very funny how Jehoshaphat was saved. The king of Israel said to him, you know what, as we are going through, dress like me, dress like a king. but I will dress as a beggar. You see how friends are. Sometimes when you put your faith in your friends, your friends can want you to be killed. When your faith is based on the friends, the very same friends you are trusting, and the very same friends who want you dead. The king of Israel said, dress like a king. I will dress like a beggar. It's very funny. The enemies, the only thing the enemies they said, look, as we are going to the war, only aim for the king of Israel, nobody else. Thank you. Only aim for the king of Israel, nobody else. The faith of impossibilities that Jehoshaphat had, when the soldiers came, they wanted to strike him. He cried out, and the Lord heard. The Bible said he cried out. The Lord heard his cry, and the soldiers left him. How can the soldiers identify the king amongst the group of the Israelites? Only by the power of the Holy Spirit. You cannot afford to be an enemy of God. You cannot afford to have a faith today and tomorrow you are faithless. If you are faithful to God in your worshiping, in your praying, in your giving, look, this man was faithful in everything. He was faithful to God, to his word. He was faithful to follow the footsteps of David. He was faithful in worshiping God. He was faithful in his tithe. He was faithful in his offering. He was a part of God. The time of rescue came to prove his faith. First, he was rescued from the soldier. Let me just show you. When faith does not change. Let us go back. 2 Chronicles 18 verse 30. Meanwhile, the king of Aram had issued these orders to his chariot commanders. Attack only the king of Israel. Don't bother with anyone else. So when the Aramean chariot commander saw Jehoshaphat in his royal robes, they went after him. There is the king of Israel, they shouted. But Jehoshaphat called out, and the Lord saved him. Who saved him? The Lord saved him. His friend had already sold him out. But the Lord saved him. God helped him by turning the attackers away from him. God saved him by turning away the enemies away from him because of faith. When you have faith, that never ceases. When you have faith, that never changes. When you have stubborn faith, God will save you at the moment that the enemies want to attack you. Jehoshaphat was saved because of unchanging faith. Last year, how many attacks did you receive? Look at your faith. This ministry last year received many attacks, but we went over the attacks as if there was nothing in front of us. Why? Our faith never changed. Faithful in prayers, faithful in fasting, faithful in the word, faithful in tithing, faithful in giving everything. And God rescued us in times when I even said, God, this is your case. Only you will change my situation. And He changed it without even asking. You only need to call upon the Lord. He will remember all the good you have done for Him. When we are faithful every moment, not changing, not believing in this season, you know, this month, I don't feel I'll be tithing in the church because my things are not going well. You are opening the doors for the attackers. When we are attacked, don't say my prayers do not work. your faith has changed. And you have started to believe on what you see. Faith is believing without seeing, believing without impossibilities. That is faith. Jehoshaphat's faith saved him in a time that the Arameans could have just killed him easily. But God said, I will attack the one that is my enemy. You have just made a mistake, I'll fix it. You see how God is. God fixes our mistake once we are faithful to Him. I was asking God, do you mean you take time for your church to be built? God does not take time for the church to be built. It is the church that is built with people who are faithful. When the church is built with people who are unfaithful, the church never moves forward.
Amen.
The people who call upon the Lord, when they are around the corner, they change their minds. This month I'm not doing it, I don't feel it. Can I advise you something? There are people that God showed me that they are faithful in everything from day one, they have never changed. Hold on, help is on the way.
Amen.
God is saying, listen, Jehoshaphat, probably they have robbed your money. Probably they are robbing your money. Remain faithful to God. That money will come at the time you are not expecting it to come.
Amen.
Your rescue will come at the time you are not expecting God to come and rescue you. He will rescue you. You know there are times God keeps something for you. And you'll be saying, but why is this not happening? Keep on walking the walk of faith. Don't be changed because of the season. You know there are people who are saying, I'm a Christian. You will never be a Christian without being a tither, without being a partner, without being a giver, without worshiping God. You can come, friend, I'm telling you, you can receive more than 20,000 prophecies. If you have not trust God with your finances, you are still walking in doom. Jehoshaphat's success was based with God in everything that he was. He trusted God with his heart. He trusted God with giving. Look, let me just educate you this year. It's the beginning of new year. You need to change your attitude. Can I have two people? Two. Just want to show you something. Two people. Anybody can jump. Two people. Please jump in. Two. You see? Please look at her. You see one of them. This one, she has faith to be nice to God. She's very nice to God. And everywhere she goes, people are nice to her. She's very nice. When you greet her, she's very nice. And all of you say, oh, this woman has God in her life. Comes this one. She's also nice. She's very nice also. But she does something different. She says, I want to believe God. If Jehoshaphat can be rescued, as he has been rescued, God, I'll trust with my finances.
Amen.
I'll trust with everything. She also receives, she's nice. But this one, if she knocks doors of finances, God answers.
Amen.
But this one, if she keeps on praying to God, she only receives nice things. People are nice to her. They say, I will help you. I will share. What is it? Let me be nice to her. They give. What is it? What do you need? She received financial favors. This one she's receiving people to be nice on her. They are kind to her. Because she's getting what she's asking the Lord to do. No, God never fails people. Don't be mistaken. No, God never fails you. If you are nice, God will be nice.
Amen.
If you are kind, God will be kind.
Amen.
But if you are like this one, fight of impossibilities, God will do impossibilities.
Amen.
When she goes, she comes and testifies. You know, I didn't apply for this. I didn't apply for increase in my workplace. My boss just called me in the office and said, I felt that I must give you money. She didn't ask for it. God makes people to be enticed to help her.
Amen.
God makes people to give her what she did not ask. Jehoshaphat did not ask to be rescued by God. God rescued him without even asking. He just called to the Lord and God heard. Said, don't touch that one. If he's not here, there is no way my kingdom will grow.
Amen.
Are you understanding me?
Amen.
Some of you are asking yourself, my children are not getting answers. My children are not getting this. Your faith is beyond what God can help you with. It is your heart that is blocking God to help you. And then probably are here. You are going to hear this preaching today. This year I'm changing. I'm going to be tired. You become inspired. Only one day. God, I believe in this thing. Let's do it. If you don't do it, next week I'm not. God is not moved by what you say.
Yes.
God is moved by your faith when it is faithful.
Amen.
When you become faithful, God remembers you in the times that you don't remember.
Amen.
The day you decide, I want to be faithful to God in everything, one wife, one husband, one God, case is closed.
Amen.
It's a matter of you, of grabbing Jubilee. Jubilee, you'll only work when you are faithful to God in everything.
Amen.
Do you mean that God is not going to help you? Of course God is going to help you. But you are limiting your blessings. When others are saying, God has done this, listen, I am prophesying in Jesus Christ's name.
Amen.
Those who are faithful to God will be testifying every week till the end of this year. Listen, you'll be tired of their face. This week, they are coming something new. Next week, you'll be like, I know. No, we do Prophet Makonin. No. They are not meeting me in any corner. God is doing it for them. God moved the enemies away from Jehoshaphat. It is God who removes enemies away from us. Not your flesh, not your feelings, not what you desire, on what you do and believe. The minute the house of God stands, it is the minute your life starts to change.
Amen.
You know, I laugh when I look at what God is going to do this year. I brought a diary and I said, God, what should I do with this diary that I have? I said, everybody that is a child of this ministry, write their names there. Because it will be with you. It will never be separated from you. Meaning, when I take the diary, it's in my bag, I go to a certain place because I will go as the Holy Spirit directs me. If I go to a certain place, I will know it is for those people to possess that place.
Amen.
Faith of impossibilities.
Amen.
Jehoshaphat's faith was beyond impossibilities. He had forgotten the things he had done for God, but God has not forgotten. God never forgets the faith we have in Him. He sent, oh, I love this verse. He sent the Spirit to lie to the prophets of Israel. He sent the Spirit to lie Because why? There was a spirit sent of lying. Because they were also lying to God. The spirit of lying also was sent on them. You see how God is? If you live on a lie, you will also receive revelations of lies. Because when Prophet Micah came, he said, "Don't prophesy only what God tells me." Boom! He received a slap. He said, "I'm sending you to prison. They will only give you bread and water." He said, "You'll only be released when I come back." He said, "Are you sure that you'll release me when you come back? We'll see whether you'll come back. If I'm the fake one, you'll live and I will die." The prophet told him that. If I am fake, you will live and I will die. Didn't take time. He was killed. Hiding himself. Listen, you can hide yourself, but God knows your heart.
Yes.
It doesn't matter how you dress, but at the end of the day, you will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You will know the truth, and the truth shall set you free. You will know the truth, and Abraham shall testify on your behalf. Amen. You will know the truth, and indeed, you are the true descendant of Abraham. Amen. You can cry, you can laugh, you can stand on top of the mountain, but if you are not faithful to God, you are still living a lie. When you look, the minute Jehoshaphat, the Bible said, the minute Jehoshaphat removed the idol, God started to bless him. You don't get blessings because of your strength. You get your blessings when you put your trust and your faith in God. That's how you get your breakthrough. When you start telling God, you are the true one. You are the one that I live on. You know that many people, if you speak to them about time, they can rather leave the church. They will rather leave the church. I love the book of Psalm 92. It says, "I will even use you at your old age." You will keep on blessing my church at your old age. If you start working for God, even when you are old, imagine you are in pension but God is still using you. Meaning, what does it mean? It gives you a key. Even in your old age, you will remain blessed financially.
Amen.
People have been saying, 90 years, no. No. God, what you are investing, remember, all that you are doing, you are investing to God. And God keeps on increasing what you keep on investing. Jubilee means you will get things that were lost 50 years ago, meaning they will come to you 50 times more.
Amen.
If you remain faithful to God, God will ever remain faithful to you. Let us go and see James chapter 1. Say to your neighbor, I've never seen the righteous forsaken. I have never seen the faithful forsaken. I'll start from 19, but the main verse is 22. Understand this, my brother, and sisters. You must all be quick to listen, slow to speak, and slow to get angry. Human anger does not produce righteousness God desires. So get rid of all filth and evil in your lives, and humbly accept the word of God has planted in your heart, for it has the power to save your soul. But don't just listen to God's word. You must do what it says. Otherwise, you're only fooling yourself. Be the doer of the word, Another version says that, be the doer of the word. Faith is doing the word of God. Be the doer of the word. And it says on 1 Corinthians chapter 2, God shall do things that no man has seen, no ears have heard, what the Lord shall do in your life. His meaning, when you are faithful to God, He will do things that people have never seen happening. Faith is for God to do things that no human being has ever seen being done to a person. How many people have opened up businesses? You know, just selling scammer, they become billionaires. It is because God will do things that no man has seen and no ear has heard, that a person can be successful just by selling his company. It is God. I say to you and I bless you, if you are faithful to God this year, God shall do things to you that men have never seen, ears have never heard. Why the Lord that you are serving Him will be doing this in your life.
Thank you for listening to this powerful message that you just heard. I hope you are blessed by it.